Thank you so much for once again joining me today for the Path of Ascension. This is our 10th fight on Humility against Azaruux. So you come over here, you go Azaruux, you come down here to Humility. So for this, I did choose Pelagos, and I did go with the Deep Echo Trident. Now, for Azarux's abilities, he is a melee, so he will come up and he will try to slap you around. He casts a Devouring Rift. The cast will go on. He is uninterruptible. So what will end up happening is when he finally gets to the end of the cast, wherever you're standing is he will summon the Devouring Rift. You want to move out of that because when it goes off, it will do a good amount of damage, and it will create a rift at that area that will have a pull-in effect and a ball that rotates around. It'll do a linear effect. So if this was the ball and it was rotating this way, and let's say that this is the linear effect, it'll blow out just like you see with this area and this area, and it will rotate and it'll do it again. The second one is he will do Infestation, which summons adds, which what we'll be doing is we'll be using our equipment, the Deep Echo Trident, to interrupt that, to mitigate the amount of adds that come up. Any that do spawn will be taking them into the Devouring Rifts, which will deactivate them and suck in the mobs, killing them. The other thing that he does is he does an Engorged Slam, which is a frontal slam. You want to make sure to get out of the way of that, as it does a lot of damage. We're going to be taking the Haste as often as we can, so that way we can maximize our damage output. And we did use all 5 charms, and we do have the Braziers lit to increase our damage as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ring the bell, and just like you, do the same, so that way you can get notifications of when I create new content. Also, make sure to follow, subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and follow me on Twitch at _Dab86. And then, of course, one thing, if you've seen some of my other videos where we've used the charms, you can start the fight off by using Confront Memories to power you up to start with an Unleash. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that, so that way we can start the fight with our first Unleash. And then we'll also have our Haste buff, so we can go straight into damaging him as much as we can. We're going to go ahead and power up here. And a good thing to do as well, it helps. I recommend, from what I learned in Wisdom as well, is parking the rifts in the center. It's easier if adds do spawn to kind of get around the rifts from different angles to get them to go in. We do have a 3-minute timer here, so it's not too bad. It's longer than the one that we had for Thanos, and he's actually got the same health pool as Thanos. So 2 more ought to do it, and then we'll be able to start the fight. And like I said, we're going to be starting with an Unleash. Go. We're going to give that a second, so that way we can also make sure we can get another Confront Memories kind of like right there at the start, because we got time. Okay. Didn't mean to take the shield there. He's going to do another slam before he does his infestation. So it should be here in just a second. There it is. This is going to hurt. There's his infestation. Since we do have one of them up, we're going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get them sucked in here. That's probably Did I win? Did he win? I don't know how I won that. I played it a little bit ugly, but that is Azaruux. That is the complete thing for Pelagos. We'll now have to work with the others. That was rough as crap.